Hello everyone, it's Aaliyah Orozco with ICS Mania, and I am joined now with WBC Interim World Champion, the one and only Brian Mendoza. Brian, it's so nice to finally be joined with you. I've been wanting to meet you for a while. This is your first fight back in over a year. Just what's your mindset going into April 12th?
I'm ecstatic, and there's so much that goes into it. Obviously, I've been in training camp for over a year because this is what I live by. I'm always in the gym. I'm not someone that blows up between fights, takes a bunch of time off. So it's a year of training, and also it's a fight at the legendary pit back home. It's my first fight back home since 2017.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a homecoming, and the fact that it's at the pit, which is where Johnny Tapia always used to sell out and have his big events. If you're from not just Albuquerque, New Mexico in general, it's your dream to fight at the pit. So the fact that ICS Boxing, Madison, and the whole team made this happen, it's an honor, and I can't wait to put on a genuine show, like really entertain the fans and just put on for New Mexico.
Like you said, this is a homecoming for you. So does it just make it so much more special being able to fight for your people and just your hometown?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said, it's so many different things like adding to it that just every day in the gym I'm just super extra motivated and just locked in. But I definitely fully plan to put on a show for my people. They say oh, don't worry about who's there, this and that. But this is Albuquerque. This is we need to really put on and bring more events like this, because in New Mexico we have tons of great fights and stuff like that, but we don't get entertainment type of shows like this, like influencers come in and everything. So I think this is a big event and a big opportunity for Albuquerque, so everybody show out, and as fighters we're going to show out. So I just want to be able to make this happen again, show everybody that Albuquerque deserves stuff like this.
100%. And how has your training been for this fight? I know that you've had a little bit of time off, but you said you've been staying active and busy. So are you feeling more ready than ever to get back in the ring and really just show what you have to offer?
Yeah, big time. So I fought in March of last year, and then around May I made the switch over to pound for pound boxing with Bob Santos and Rich Barrientos, and they've made tremendous changes in not so much my style, but just my technique, tightening things up, a little more compact, wasting less energy. Just tons of little details that make a huge difference. I can't wait to show a whole new fighter package in the ring next time. And I just, like I said, now even that going into it, I'm back home. I have a new team. I get to show all the stuff I've been working on. I'm super excited. I can't stop saying it, but this is just big.
And what do you really want for this stage of your career? What are you looking to prove?
That I still belong at the world title level. I'm right now, everybody's here in Vegas, getting ready for the Fundora fight week stuff, but I'm still, the only guy that has a win over him. And I'm still if you look at my resume, my last 6 fights, all I do is fight, top guys of the division. So I still belong at this level. And especially, after this fight, Fundora gets past his, I'll be setting my eyes, that direction. But right now, I focus on my next fight, but world title fights, even 2025, we still have plenty of time in the rest of the year. So you can expect to see me at the world level.
I know your fight with Fundora, that was just incredible performance from you. So that would be probably the next person you would want to have that rematch with, kind of over everybody, like Bohachuk or Ramirez. That would be your next opponent you would love to get in the ring with out of everybody?
Of course, and you brought up Bohachuk. I obviously want my get back, with any of my losses. But the goal is always whoever has the title, and the fact that me and Fundora were supposed to get a rematch, and now he actually has 2 titles, it makes it even more interesting. So obviously that's first on my list, but whoever, I definitely want, we'll call it get back season with anybody I fought.
Get back season with Brian Mendoza, everybody. I can feel it. You're hungry more than ever?
Oh, absolutely. And I really hate the cliche stuff, just saying, oh, I'm so hungry, but I'm just from the bottom of my heart, I can't wait to get in there, just have fun again. I've been locked in the gym, day after day after day, but finally, getting the fun part, getting in the ring, and, showing that, like I said, I'm at this level and everything. I can't wait. I wish it was tomorrow.
And I heard you on the Porter Way podcast, a video on your Instagram. You're kind of talking about manifestation, you knew from a young age that you were destined for greatness. Kind of just talk to me more about that, and at what point you knew that you were going to pursue boxing to this level and you were meant for something big.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things. Just my whole life, I just knew. It's just a feeling, a genuine feeling. I can't describe. Obviously, didn't know how I was gonna do it. When I was like 13, 14, I was out like skateboarding, and I was like, I'm gonna be a pro skateboarder. I didn't care how I did it. Like whatever I did, I always like I wanted to try to be the best at it. Like anything I did, I was like, okay, what's the top level? Like what's possibly, and I was lucky enough to find my passion, which is boxing, at like 15, 16, and from there it was just locked in. Like that's all I ever cared about. I never partied, like did anything, went out. It was truly just that Kobe Bryant mentality, just locked in. Nothing else matters, and it's obviously paid off. But it's just a feeling you have, and like I still have that feeling to this day. That I constantly envision myself, more belts. It's we got one, which is cool. It's an accomplishment, but I want more. I need a collection. So that feeling's still there, strong as ever, and the vision continues.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And any last words for all the fight fans watching? Anything we can expect to see from you come April 12th?
Yeah, just come out. So my social media. Keep up to date on my opponents. The fight coming up at La Bala Mendoza all across the board, and Albuquerque, show out. Let's show them what kind of fight town we are, what kind of fight state, to be honest with you, and let's bring more events like this to New Mexico and show out at the pit. Just like Johnny used to do.
And super quick, what are your predictions for the main card, Rampage Jackson versus Rashed Evans?
I gotta. It's so different. They're just boxing this time, but I've honestly always been a fan in and out of the ring of Rampage Jackson. I think he's hilarious outside of the ring. He's a warrior in, I guess, the octagon, you could say. But they're boxing this one, but I'm gonna still be riding with Rampage.
For sure. Well, we appreciate you taking the time. Wishing you the
so much.
best of luck.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.